Look at that. I think I'm live. I think I think I'm live, but there's nobody here. Does it say I'm live? Am I live? Hello? Hello. Members only stream. Oh, I'm just looking at some of these changes here and close that. So I don't know. I didn't see anybody else live streaming. Oh, there we go. People starting to come in now. I didn't see anybody else streaming. I checked out fishfam.link, the place to be. And yeah, I didn't see anybody. So I need some. You fuckers better make me laugh tonight. I swear to God. I swear to God, you better make me laugh. I need some cheer. I need some cheer. I need some laughing. I need some, I don't know, some boobs would be cool. So if somebody wants to flash me or something, that would be neat. I mean, that's always makes my day. I like boobs. Boobs are fun. Stephen P., what's going on, brother? Hello, yo. And there's Huawei. What's up, Sam? Hi. Hello. Vanoski. Hi. My buddy Eric Wyrock is here. Mr. J, a Nano Aquarium guy. What was I thinking of? You know, I do this all the time. I was thinking about you the other day, Jay, and I don't. Oh, it was something. It was the Snarfer Barf stuff that you had sent way back when. We might get a little bit of lag too. I'm downloading a bunch of stuff, but there's only 8 gigs left, so it should be done pretty soon. So I apologize in advance if it's a little laggy. Let's see. There's Uncle Smiley. Hello. Dr. Awesome is here. Hello, hello. Hey, you know, I haven't talked to you in forever. I hope the move is going well. I hope you're enjoying the new place up there in the Pacific Northwest. Let's see. We said hi to Vanoski, and there's Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Dad. There's Jess. No laughs for you. What about the boobs? I said boobs too, you know. Let's see. I just flashed you, but not my press. Great. Don't make me squint. It's like a penis, only smaller. Let's see. I think there we go. Lady Melody. There we go, Jess. Thank you. Twinning with all the stuff. Hi, everybody. That's weird, huh? 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock my time. I haven't streamed this late in a very, very long time. I'm super tired, but I probably won't go long. But I just need some cheering up. I need to hang out with you guys. It's been a long time since I streamed again, and it's been a very long time since I did a nighttime stream. So I don't really have anything planned to talk about. I really hate that my camera is doing that autofocus. I didn't mess with it beforehand. I also hate this right there, that little sliver, that little L. I hate that. I like this. I like that. That's neat. Jody P's here. Hello, Jody. I think I got everybody. So yeah, I got nothing planned to talk about. We did get our first snow. Oh, look at that. I haven't been keeping up on the plants either. I mean, my Boston fern is really looking rough. I gave it a lot of care yesterday, and I'm hoping that it starts to bounce back. It still has a lot of nice fronds and stuff, but look at the ends there. You know, so this pothos is doing okay, but my Norfolk Island pines are not doing great. I just haven't been taking care of stuff. It's been pretty rough again. Jesus, I have a ton of dog hair all over me. I had Pugsley and Wally both were just. Wally's gotten really jealous of Pugsley lately. It's weird. He hasn't been jealous of her this whole time, but just all of a sudden he started getting really jealous of her. So let's see. We said hi to Jody. Nathan said, I've actually been grabbing some stuff for you for Snarfer. Oh, cool. Yeah. It's been forever since I've done any of that. Thankfully, stuff doesn't go bad anytime soon. So once I get a couple more items you can send, I'll let you know via email. Well, thank you, sir. And I'm sorry that I never responded to your email either about those stickers. I don't think those stickers are from my daughter, though. I don't believe they were. Scotty Aquati is here. Oh, my God. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a very long time, Scotty. We missed you at the Clash this year. I just heard some news about that too. I don't know if it's okay to say or not, though. Maybe I better not. I don't mean to be. I'm not trying to. Maybe somebody in the chat wants to. Maybe somebody in the chat wants to mention it. I saw it on the Fish Cord in the members only section of the Fish Cord. I just read it just a little bit ago. So again, let's just make sure. Hold on. Give me a second here. I want to Dr. Ted. What's going on, brother? It's good to see you, Dr. Ted. Thank you for being you. Fishfam.link. I want to just make sure. Let's look at the calendar because I don't know who normally would go tonight. I was very surprised that there was nobody on happy birthday to Chubbs Aquatics. Wow, that's somebody I haven't heard in forever. And isn't Whip? What the hell is that? Whip, Whip, his birthday. Did I miss Whip's birthday? Let's see. What day is today? Today's Wednesday. 9 o'clock. Oh, Dan's Fish. Is Dan not going tonight? Does Dan not have a live stream tonight? I didn't see it listed. So hopefully I'm not going over. What? It doesn't matter if I do go over Dan. Dan's got such a huge channel and so many people go in there that wouldn't be. CC's Aqua Escapes. That's somebody. Oh, Dan goes every other week now. Okay, yeah. So out of the loop, Mr. Out of the Loop guy. Mr. Okay. How? No, I was trying to think. Out of the loop guy. Being vague about the Clash we're planning next year scares me. Yeah, Scotty said I seen it on Facebook. I don't know if that's the same thing. Oh, Elfish, hey! I guess I'll tell my wife you're still alive so she can make some cookies. Ooh, see, already this is paying off because they send me Elfish and his lovely wife send me, who I didn't get to meet this year, I was hoping to. They send me no bake cookies, which are my favorite cookies, and I absolutely love them. You look like you need to breathe, and your eyes are too sharp. What? Too sharp? Are they cutting? Probably the lights. The lights are super bright. Maybe if I dim them a little bit. Let's try and dim this one. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Jesus. It didn't really help, did it? I guess if I come over here, because it's sort of behind that other monitor. Oh, well. No bake cookies. Yeah, those are my favorites, Jody. Those are my favorites. I absolutely love them. Whip's birthday is at the end of the month. Okay, good. Because I just been on Facebook. I don't normally do Facebook. I don't normally do Facebook anymore, but I had gone on there to post something, and I saw Whip was doing a thing for his birthday for a Malamute rescue. That's what it was. Scotty says, I'll say someone is going to have very big shoes to fill. Then if it's on Facebook that I'm going to say it, is that Scotty, who has been doing the Clash, he's been the head of the Clash for 4 years, 5 years. 4 or 5 years. Maybe Scotty will come in too. I think he's stepping away from all of it, and I don't know any of the details or anything. I just saw it on Fish Cord, and Scotty said he saw it on Facebook. So if it's on Facebook, then I mean it's in the public eye. So I don't mind saying it. I don't know any details other than Scotty is not going to be running the Clash, and probably we won't get to see him there at least this next year. So I think Scotty did a great job with the Clash. The first year that I went was the first year he took over, I think. So I don't have anything to compare it with, but I do know that every year it got better, and I know that is one of the highlights of my year every year. So as Scotty said, the other Scotty Aquati, somebody will have some big shoes to fill for sure. Yeah. But Dr. Ted, hello. I said hi. Yeah, I got nothing to talk about. I make me laugh, fuckers. Make me laugh. I need to laugh. Look, when I wear my glasses, tell me I don't look like somebody's about to do your taxes. Especially if I do this. I look like my name is Murray. I'm Murray, and I'm about to do your taxes. Mary Oliver, hello, hi. These are just, I got 2 pairs of glasses. I went with a totally different thing. Look, I totally look different with them. What do you think? Look different? And I got some other ones that, these are blue too, a very nice blue. Wow, you can see, wow, I guess I'm pretty blind, aren't I? And I got some other ones that are way different than what I normally wear too, because, hold on, I will show you. These are my old glasses. These are when I didn't even need to have the trifocals. These are just, so that's the normal that I used to do the very round ones like Mr. Lennon. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. What did I hear the other day? I heard a good one that made me laugh. It was a dad joke, and it was really good, and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. So let's see. What else have we been doing? Let's see. Can I do this? The image, the thumbnail, is an old, and this is the worst idea in the world. I have a mini rack for my computers right next to the aquariums. But, yeah. Oh, no. There, see the black light back there? That's all you get to see. That's all you get to see. I took a very old Cisco 5000 switch. It's a, I don't like that. Oh, I'm starting to do the ceiling too. See that little bit? See all that stuff on the ceiling up there? That's my lights. I'm starting to put together because this was the prototype type thing. I just want to make sure, prototype type. I just wanted to make sure the cloud thing would work. So I'm starting to finally do that. But I put together I took that old switch. It's a enterprise level switch that I got. That thing was like $10,000 like in 1995. And I got it from a place that I used to work at when we, switched it out for some new switches. We switched the switches for some switched switches. So I got to bring that one home. And even when I brought it home, it was still in great shape and it still worked fine. And I should have sold the damn thing because it was worth, like at the time, I don't know, it was worth like $4,000 or something. And I put it in the basement thinking, you know what, I'm going to use it or I'm going to give it to somebody. And it sat in the basement for 20 years. So I took it out of the basement not that long ago and I had spots of rust. So I ripped out all of the old 10100 blades, the networking stuff that's inside of it, ripped it all out. And I'm putting all my little mini PCs and all that stuff in there. And there's a bunch of Dayglow and stuff. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. The thing about it is it's putting everything in one location because I have all these little computers. Matt sent me a whole bunch of stuff. Boy, he sent it with Jody to the Clash, as well as an envelope of cash that I've talked about a few times. But what was I saying? It's got a bunch of little stuff inside of it, a bunch of cables and all this stuff. So instead of having stuff all over the place, it's all in one thing and it's all hidden away. And there's only one Ethernet cable that goes into it and one power cable that goes into it. So it just makes it so much neater. Just makes it so much neater. There she is. There she is. There she is. Did you try looking in the mirror? There's Matt. Hi, Matt. Overtly stocked Oscars. Hi, June. What did the Deadhead say when he ran out of weed? Man, this music sucks. I never mind. And there's Zenny and Craig. Craig, I saw a bunch of your stuff on the Tiki Takis. Been seeing you over there. The hardest part of a vegetable to eat, the wheelchair. Yep. These are all old ones. Come on. I want a new joke. I'm not guffawing yet. I'm not guffawing. I need a guffaw. Empire of Dirt, Jeff Kane. Hello, sir. Jeff, I see your likeness all the time on the cards from Kyle. The what are they called? Fish room freak. What the? God damn it! Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. The cards, the garbage pail cards. I just draw a blank. Kyle's making them. They're really cool. He's doing a great job with them. And there's Depths Unknown. Hello, Jason. Very cool to meet your wife. She seems very nice. And I hope she had a good time. Fish Room Punks. Thank you. I see Jeff Canes all the time, and it's very impressive. It's a very good card. Now, does Kyle's not here, right? Kyle's not here. Does he do the art? Is there an echo in here? Does Kyle do the art on those too? Does he do all of it? Just don't run out of weed and everything's great. I wouldn't know, June. I actually did just run out. It's legal in New York State, so I can talk about it. Somebody that I know brought me some brownies that were delicious, and I tried to ration them, and I did a pretty good job. I did them in quarters. Whereas that person, I think, does 4 of them at a time, and she's okay. I eat one of them, and I would be wiped out. And I know somebody else who ate 1.5 and had to be escorted back to his room. Gotcha, Jeff. Thank you. Kyle is likely working. Some of is AI art, AR, and some is his as he's skilling up. Very cool. My roommate ate all the V. I ate all the V. What? I ate all the V. Like the TV show from the 80s with the rats and stuff, or the vagina. The V is the V. That's not a capital V. Every time I say, the V for vagina, it's a capital V because it's after 9. So we're going to talk about stuff. It's a lie. She's not nice. She seemed very nice. And I don't know. You guys seem to fit together very well too. It looks. You guys look so natural together. I don't know how to. I don't know. Pack special snacks for Rico at the Clash. Noted. Yes, please do. Dee Kins. Hi, Lady Dee. Dee bought Michelle and my dinner at the Clash again this year for the Sunday night dinner. And it was very nice, but I went, God damn it. Because I didn't know she was going to do it. And I don't know. It's just the kindness that I get from people is just huge. And it's ongoing. It's constant. It's just constant. So anyways, gotcha. Always a pleasure, Dee Dee. Just being around you guys and girls. When I say guys, I know it's sexist. And when I say guys, I just mean people. In my mind, it's changed. Language is alive. It's always constantly changing. And in my mind, guys is just people. And being around you guys at the Clash is just so heartwarming and stuff. And there's always a big letdown when we come back home. And it's always like, Zenny told me it took her about a month to sort of recover from being around all the people. Well, it's the same with me. And it's the fact that I'm no longer around all you guys, and I don't have a social life anymore at all. You guys, I've talked about that a lot. You guys are my social life, and I don't hang out with you guys anymore. I don't, that's just all me. That's 100% all internal. I don't go to any streams. I haven't been to a live stream since I think Steven and Jenna, I went to McStreamy 3 months ago or something. I dropped in and said hi, and that's the last live stream, I'm low-key interested to see what June would think of my brownies. I bet she could eat 4 too. Probably. Yeah. Probably. I'm not allowed to eat my brownies. Ever hopeful. Hello, hello. Is that are you getting the no bakes ready? He said. The answer to dude. I'm using it. I call our kids dude all the time. It's not sexist in my opinion. Yeah. I use dude all the time too. Melissa, they sure kicked my butt. Yeah, didn't Matt said something about that too. Yeah, about that. Hope you're doing well, Melissa. Well, it was good to see Matt. I went and watched a little bit of that live stream after the fact with Matt on fishfam.link channel, but doing the Fish Co thing, and that was pretty cool. Kelly Foreman doing that so much, Miss Foreman, Dr. Foreman. Sorry, I know you don't really care, but you deserve it. Now my knot has turned sexy. It's good to see you. And there's Annette. Hello. Fishy bingo ending. I don't know how I spend my morning once those kids go to school with no one streaming mornings. I think about it quite often. I have time on my hands now. I have no more freelance stuff. It's all done. I've been trying to join more. Wait, before I go much farther, this tank is a little low, and I've got the pump really turned up right now. There's a lot of flow, so I don't know if the water sound is too much. I could probably change it around a little bit if it is. Is it annoying? Is it bugging people? The sound of the water. It's that tank right there. It's the 45, which has just got the bluegill and the Congo tetra in it, and that's it. That's all that's in there. But I was stirring up a lot of the gravel because that tank really hasn't been vacuumed in probably 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I do the water changes and stuff, and my nope. Oh yeah, you can. Nope, you can't see it. It's right over there. My Python. I do my water changes and stuff, but I don't really vacuum the gravel too much. I just don't. So I really was stirring stuff up and getting a lot of that out. And so it's really turned up. Plus it's low. So, okay. It's not that bad. Thanks, Jay. Okay. Hold on. Little incense going. And I didn't say hi to Steve from Seville. Hello, sir. Hello. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. What time is it? Are you guys about? It is 9:22 p.m. Are you guys about 5 hours, Steve? Steve's in Spain. I think you're about 5 hours, right? 5 hours ahead. I don't hear nothing. Okay, barely hear. Okay, good. I'm glad. And Jenna P. Hi, Miss Jenna. Did I miss anybody else? Anybody else coming in? Nope. I think I got everybody. So hello to everybody. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. It's been a long time. 3:22. Okay. So I'm not going to do math. We got our first snow yesterday. Wasn't a lot. Wasn't like the Midwest. I guess Callie, did you guys end up getting a lot? I know you were forecasting it quite a bit, but I don't know if you did or not. We didn't get hardly. We got maybe 2 inches. Killer Kitty, hi. I got to meet Holly. Why do fish live in salt water? Is it a joke or is it like why do fish live in salt water? South Bend got 12. My home. That's where I was from. 6 hours ahead of you. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Make me do math. What the hell? Damn Europeans. Educational system. Boo. Because pepper would make them sneeze. Pepper water. Pepper, what's his name? Julius Pepperwood. We've been watching New Girl again. We go back through and watch that stuff, and I just absolutely love New Girl, the TV show. We just finished watching it again. It's just such a great show. Mary Oliver says, where's the number one place you must never take Milo? The flea market. Because he would be covered in fleas. No, that's not. No, I need better, Mary. You need to do better. It's a good start. I think it's a solid foundation, and you can build on it. So yeah, we got our first snow, but wasn't much of anything. But again, it's November now. Our first annual snowfall is on the 24th of October, though. The average first snowfall is October 24th, and today was our first snowfall, and it's been that way for about the last, 7 years now, I think. Yeah, it's been about 7 years that we haven't got our first snowfall until a couple of weeks into November. What did we get? 2 weeks of snow, smoking cold turkey, and I haven't yelled at anyone yet. Congratulations. Yeah. I love to see people stopping smoking. I think it's one of the worst things you can do for yourself. Smoking nicotine. I really do, So congratulations, man. Keep it up. Keep it up, dude. Good job. I smoked too, but I didn't smoke that much. I say it's the worst thing you could do for yourself, and I'm like, give me that smoke, I didn't smoke that long. It was more, I only really smoked when I drank. So, just 4 or 5 times a day. And that was it. When I was a kid and I had a bunch of roommates and it was just a party constant, I'd smoke when we drank. And that was about the only time. I smoked in high school and stuff. So I'm old enough that we had and I think I've told you this before, excuse me, we had a smoking section in the high school. You weren't allowed to smoke in the locker sections, which our lockers were outdoors. I went to high school in Arizona, and the lockers were outside. They didn't have a cover and stuff, but they were just exposed to the elements, basically. But you weren't allowed to smoke in there, but you could smoke. There was a section over by the gym where they painted a big square, and that was the smoking section, and you could go in there and smoke. And on one side of the door to go into the gym was where the kids smoked, and then on the other side was where the teacher smoked. So, we'd that's how old I am. We had smoking sections on the high school. It was also open campus, so we could just walk down to the little shopping center for lunch and stuff, or leave whenever we wanted to. I do remember one time we were ditching, and we were in the neighborhood, and we were looking into the campus, and there was the security guard Lonnie riding around on his golf cart, and then we saw our friend Jimmy too. It was just me and I don't know, 3 or 4 other people, and my one friend yelled. Now we ditched because we were going out and smoking stuff. We were doing bad things, right? We were really high, and my one friend goes, we could go over and see Jimmy, but effing Lonnie was there, and he said, but the way he said it, I was like, Jimmy's butt fucking Lonnie? It was funny. I guess you had to be high and in high school for it to be funny. But yeah. Anyways, how did I get on that? Where did I go? A brothel went out of business on the door, said, beat it, we're closed. There we go. That's a good one. Let's see. Carol said, it's Carol, right? God, Dave and Carol, right? I'm so happy for you. My dad quit smoking cold turkey as well about 43 years ago. I just started dating Plumber then. My dad was his high school football coach, but that was fun. That's cool. You guys are Hollywood high school sweethearts. You guys are high school sweethearts. My dad quit smoking cold turkey too. We were driving in the car. He had a little Opel, which was like, you just have to go look them up. I can't remember. Opel GT, I think, was the car. But we were going somewhere, and the cherry from the cigarette fell into his lap, and I don't think he noticed it or something. I don't remember. I was probably like 4 or 5 years old, and all of a sudden he just started swearing and screaming and stuff, and it was burning him. And he threw the cigarettes out the window and the lighter and everything, and he never smoked again. Never smoked again. Um, did anyone see the Northern Lights last night or tonight? No, we've got Sonny G. We've got Sonny G. What's up, Sonny? Hello, sir. I said, sir. Honestly, Sonny, I don't know if you're a sir. I don't know. I don't know that much about you. Just one more fish. Hello, what's going on? Very cool to see you. It was too overcast to see the Northern Lights, but I saw some very cool pictures on Facebook from. He's one of the local. I think he's actually a sportscaster, but he's local to this area, and he's a photographer too. He's a fantastic photographer, and he goes all around the area and takes some really cool pictures and videos of a lot of great scenery and things. And he took some. Mentally pubic. Almost everyone is funny on weed. Almost. You mean almost everyone is funny when you're on weed? That's what you mean, right? That's what you mean. Opal Manta? I don't think so, John. And John McKenzie, good to see you. John, you lost somebody in your family recently, I believe. I check into Facebook from time to time, and I thought I saw something there. So my condolences. Boots and Cats. Hi, Rachel. Officer Fish just came in, and he said airplanes. That's awesome. That's perfect. Hey, Mike. You saw the Northern Lights here in PA. Yeah, I was not able to see them at all, but he did take that guy, John. It's not John Cusack, it's John Cucho. John Cucho. You know what? I gotta go look. I gotta go look. Hold on. And maybe I can even find the image, because it was a really cool image with the overcast. Oh, okay. And while I've got Facebook open, I was talking about the Clash earlier and about what was going on. And this is what Scotty said. Scotty said on Facebook, wanted to put this out for my fish hobby friends. I resigned from the ACLC, therefore the Clash as well. Things may change in the future, but it is what it is for now. I encourage everyone to continue to support the club and the event. I will stop in other club events when I can. Thank you to everyone who has supported me, and I hope you will continue to. So, yeah, there is that. And then there's some girl with big boobs shaking, which is cool too. I mean, that's always a neat thing. Always, I enjoy breasts. They're fun. But that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see John Cucho? Cuco. John Cuco Digital. Let's see. Difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? Yes, I do. And you've never had a garbanzo bean on your face. All right, let's see here. John, here we go. I found him. Let's see if I can find these northern... What is this? What is this crap? Here it is. Here, you know what? I'm just going to share and we'll just scroll through. How about that? That way you can see what I'm looking at, and it share screen. Come on. There we go. Facebook. TK Tropicals, what's happening? Did I miss anybody else coming in? I don't believe so. Hello, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. And Jody puts them on the Discord. We'll go there and look too. We will go there and look too. Okay, so this is Mr. John Cuco, I think his name is pronounced. Former TV sports anchor turned digital guy. There you go. Okay, so this was a cool one. But this is not the one. I don't think this is one. This was pretty neat. Facebook does this. I don't know if it did that to you, if you saw it just go black. It's only Facebook. Luckily, once you go black here, you can go back, though. So that's cool. That sounded very racist, didn't it? There's a good one. And look at that. That's my neighborhood. That's not too far away from where we live. So yeah, you can see we got a dusting of snow. Let's look at that one. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. This is the old Sodus Bay Lighthouse. It's still a functioning lighthouse. Or it still functions, but they don't use it. They have another lighthouse that's actually off to the right in this image, and it's way out in the lake. It's got a pier and it goes way out. This is the one. No, this is. We were looking for Northern Lights. This was a really cool one, though. Hopefully, you can see this. Right? Let me go back over here. You know what? Let's do this. Isn't that beautiful? So this is all areas around me. These are areas that aren't too far from home. But I was really looking for, I swear he did one with the Northern Lights yesterday. Yeah, I guess maybe it wasn't him. Because I saw one of the Northern Lights through the clouds, and it was really cool, but it must not have been him because, these are chronological. So he does take some really cool pictures, though. But November 10th. Yeah, and this would have been yesterday was when it was going on. So, okay. Well, I'm not seeing it. Let me maybe just scroll through here. Oh, there's the others. That's the other lighthouse. The Sodus Bay Lighthouse. Again, that's Lake Ontario. I've paddled over to that back when I paddled from here, from our house. I went out in the channel from our bay, went around the lake into that bay. It's not even a mile away on the lake. I just want to see that image. Oh, I guess I'm wasting time because I cannot seem to find it. Damn, that sucks because it was such a cool image. I almost thought that it had been, enhanced, but they swear it wasn't. Yeah, oh well. I'm not going to be able to find it. And no boobs either, I thought at least I could share the boobs, Okay. All right. We'll get out of here. Okay. All right. We said hi to TK. Let's see. Jody. Yeah, we can go look on the fish cord. Green tea works. We got about an inch in the south. Oh yeah. TK, are you in Tennessee? Where are you at? I forgot where you're at, TK. You've mentioned it before, and I can't remember. But yeah, I know that the South was supposed to get quite a bit. Well, comparatively speaking, for this time of year. Throw some mentholated pomegranate cough drops in. It's very soothing on a sore throat. Oh, that was a weird. Oh. Start doing a live cam for the snowstorms. That's a good idea. I mean, I do have. Excuse me. I do have some videos. Michelle's going to sleep now. Everybody say good night to Michelle. I don't think she's watching, but she says, going to sleep now. I hope your friends are making you feel better. Love you. Love you too. What was I doing? Let's see. You know what? My website might actually not even be up because I was messing around with some things. Oh, no, it is up. My images aren't very good, though. But I have images on my website. But it's still images. I don't do a video. 43 months. 43 months. Wow, Zenny. And I think Steven and a couple others are 44 months. You had an issue or something. Anyways, here at the bottom, I mean, this is right now looking south. The west one has been messed up, and I just haven't fixed it. And obviously, this is not live for some reason, or the north one. But I do have 4 cameras outside, each one going a different direction. You see north, south, east, and west. And I do have the video, but I only put still images up on the website. I don't do the video on the website. So, oh, why is this offline? Oh, that's not my stuff. That's where I'll pull from a feed. So it's currently 42 degrees here at home. This is in the backyard. This is my weather station in the backyard. Indoors. Right now it's 63 degrees right in here. That is right here, right next to me. So it's 63 in my room right now. And that's, to me, is super comfortable. Like that to me is a almost perfect temperature. I love it. Of course, I'm wearing this, sort of thick hoodie, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And rainfall, we did have rain today instead of snow, but the ground is saturated. It's saturated, situated with the saturation. And some of this other stuff is messed up too, because look here, it wasn't 5 degrees on June 9th. It was 94.8 on June 23rd. November 9th, 45. So this is messed up. The actual coldest temperature this year was probably way back in February. Let's see. I got 46. Suck it, losers. Zenny said, you got your membership right after I disappeared. Oh, that's right. Like when Zelda came out. So I got here a few months later than everyone else. That's what it was. That's right. And Whip had to cancel his. He had 2 different accounts and he had some stuff going on. And I was getting the two of you confused as far as that goes. All right, we're done with this one too. 63 in the house, I would die. I turned the heat up to 71 because I couldn't take any more. I'm still wearing 2 sweaters. Oh, yeah. It's normally set at 62. And I mean, we don't even run the heat most of the day. Like when I'm here home alone, actually, I walked out in the living room the other day and it was 57 in the living room because nothing had been turned on at all yet. And I still even had windows open and, all kinds of stuff. But we need to have our windows replaced. We have all single pane windows. So I don't really care. I've been putting up plastic and I actually staple the plastic right to the wooden frame of the window because they're going to be replaced. I don't really care about it. The plastic makes a big difference. We do have storm windows, but still, they're all old single pane windows. They're original from the house. It was built in like 1958, so they're not insulated very well at all. So that plastic, while it looks very junky, it does make a big difference. It really does. Let's see, where was I at? There's Lori, Monster Fish Gal. Hello. I'm sorry I missed you and John at John? No, Joe. I missed you and Joe at the Clash Saturday. I was sick all day and stayed in my room, and I missed a lot of people. Saturday was when a lot of people were there. And of course, I missed the wedding, and that was a big thing. And I still feel like a shitbag for that, and I always will for the rest of my life. It'll be one of my major regrets in my entire life. It's always 77 down at the warehouse. Now, how far is that away from you? Is that, and how far is it away from Matt? How far, and Johnny's there too? I didn't know Johnny was that close to you. I knew he was around you, but I didn't know he was that close. I do run hot though. I like it colder. I don't mind the heat. The heat doesn't really bother me that much, although it does more now than it used to. But, living most of my life in Arizona, I got used to it. But I do like it cold now. Like at night when I sleep, a lot of times the window on my side of the room that's closest on my side of the bed is so a lot of times it's cracked in the wintertime. I just, and I'll throw the blankets off even. I like to be cold. It's weird too because it helps with the RA a little bit because with the RA a lot of times when my hands swell up and stuff, it gets hot. My joints get hot, like they get very warm because my body's eating itself and it's it's inflamed and swollen, and just overactive, right? It's your immune system very overactive, and so there's a lot of heat generated. So that cold feels amazing sometimes. Johnny's just here for a short time. He's 8 hours away. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's still pretty far. He's living the motel life. And Matt's only 15 minutes away. Gotcha. Hot yoga felt so good tonight. 90 feels good in winter. It's not winter. It's not winter, Kelly. You should know this. We're still about a month away from winter, right? We're a month and 8 days. We're 5 weeks. We're 5 weeks away from winter. There's Michael, new local, Austin. Smiling because you're here, laughing because of our conversations at the class. Yeah. Mike's a joy. Mike really is. New local, Austin. Michael, he's really a joy. Just seeing his face, at the clash. I just know we're going to have some good conversations, and it's going to be funny. And yeah, it's the dark times close enough. Okay, it is definitely the dark times, right? That's difficult. That's difficult because I do, sad. The seasonal depression. It is a real thing, and Michelle's got it worse. She wakes up, goes to work in the morning in the dark, comes home in the dark. I mean, that's probably like most of you too, but it just sucks not having that sunlight, But we're not too far away, right? The shortest day of the year comes up pretty soon, right? And then it starts going back the other way. I believe they call those tanning beds. A sun lamp and a nice flat rock. I believe they call them tanning beds. Yeah. Tanning beds feel wonderful in winter. I've never done that. I've never done the tanning. I've thought about it because, again, when I lived in Arizona, right before we moved to New York, I did construction work. I lost my train of thought. I was outdoors in the sun all day long, and then we moved up here. We moved up here in September, so that first winter was pretty rough. And I thought about doing the tanning, but I never did. I never went and did it. We've got another month till the solstice. Yep, 5 weeks, right? Dr. Awesome, if he's here, hello to those I don't know. I think you know everybody here, and Dr. Awesome was here. I'm not sure if he still is. I haven't seen my buddies Ed or Whip. I don't know if maybe they're out tonight doing stuff. Hopefully they're doing well. This free cash, freecash.com. Sounds like a scam, doesn't it? It's not. Oh, is Whip still on vacation? I thought he came home. I knew he was going to Florida, San Marcos, right? This time of the year, he always goes down to San Marcos. They've got a timeshare down there, I think. I think the timeshare is just family, maybe. Freecash.com. You play games. It's one of those missed play. There's all these apps where you can play games on your phone and make some cash. But you know what? This one has been by far the best that I have. I've really made some decent money off of it. And there's affiliate stuff. I'm not going to share that. I mean, some of you have already signed up on my links and stuff, and from the fish cord. But let me see if I can find a total. Rewards. No, let's see. Look over here. Let's see if I just got to be like, I want to show you my withdrawals, balance, history. There's got to be a history here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't want to look too much. Maybe over here under my profile. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's right on the top. That's not too bad. Yeah. Here, maybe I should switch back to where I'm actually looking at myself so I can see what is happening. Look at that, $1,200. That's been over the last year or so. I mean, so it's it's not that great, $100 a month, but it really it's been very helpful. I was able to buy a motor for our dryer. I'm not going to bring all that up. It's helped. Your skin thanks you for not tanning. Yeah. However, I like to punish mine. Give me all the UVA, and UVC. I do. I used to be all about the sun. Now I am so pale compared to the way I used to be because again, working outside in the Arizona sun. But plus, even when we moved here, my favorite day would be, on a Saturday, I would go outside with a cooler full of beer, sit in my chair, and read a book for 8 hours. Go mow the lawn and do stuff too. But I mean, just be outside in the sun the whole time. So, I do miss it. Tanning helps with the eczema. Haven't gone in a long time though. There is a place not too far from me too. I mean, even though it's very rural, I could go. But Nathan said that Whip leaves for back home Saturday. Gotcha. Okay. Leaf apocalypse. Now, Dr. Ted, I have to imagine that that you have a very manicured backyard. That sounds like a euphemism. Do I have a photo from when I was tan? Yeah. Hold on. But I don't do anything with our leaves other than mow them. And I stopped mowing. Like I mowed in November this year, which maybe was the first time ever. Last year was probably in November too, I think. So, but I'm sure that having the leaves on the ground is great for all the pollinators and stuff and all the other beneficial things and pests, but it's really good for everything else, right? I wish people would stop raking their leaves, but I understand about thatching. I don't have any big trees anymore. Our ash tree died. That's on our main lawn. So I have a bunch of little trees and stuff. I get leaves from all the neighbors though. And I don't mind it. To me, it's great for for all of the pollinators and everything else for over the winter, but also that's just food. It breaks down, My lawn looks really good this year. It really does. I was out walking Wally, and man, I was just like, man, this lawn looks really good. Considering I've never once put anything on it. I've never seeded. I've never put any fertilizer. All I do is mow. I mow a little high, but that's, and I also let the grass grow taller. Finally tearing down the ponds and digging dahlias on Saturday. We didn't get frost until Monday. Saturday will be 68. Wow. It's a I saw it's real nice. Kelly Foreman said I burn way too easily. I don't anymore. Oh, that's what we were doing. I'm glad you could replace a part. I hate buying appliances. I wasn't able to replace the part. I bought the part and I tried to, it was the motor on our dryer and I tried to replace it, but I don't want to, it's not why I came on here. You wanted a picture of me. Let me think, where would that be? Oh yeah, I know. I have one that I really like. Because to me, it looks like, there's a story to tell there. There's a story. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I'll try not to spend too long. I think it's on Facebook. I've showed people before, and it's the most redneck picture of me ever, too. Let's see. Is that it? Man, I really don't have a lot of pictures on this Facebook. I got rid of my my old Facebook, just my name, and I just have the Rico Stan one because I don't really use it anymore. But it is not on there. So let me think where I would have moved it. Oh, maybe over to my image. Oh, let's see. Maybe it's over here. Okay. Holy shit. Nope, that's not it either. Pictures. Camera. Nope. All right. And I got rid of most of my pictures off of Google Photos, but it could still be there, I suppose. Let's take a look there. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. Maybe if I go way back here. I mean, this would have been years ago now, because I am just so pale. You know, Procol Harum wrote a song about me. Dr. Ted knows what I'm talking about. Procol Harum. Turn to wider. Scrolling. There's all the pictures from the struts. Oh, let's see. Nope. I'm about to give up. I don't want to just keep scrolling while. And a lot of pictures here from all the clashes. Maybe I'll go ahead and share this. Oh, that's a horrible picture. I hate that one. I'll just share this, and you can quickly see. I'm not going to focus on any of them. But let's see. Look at all those clash holes. That was one of the pictures. That was the year, I think, when Vinay, maybe that might have been when Eduardo had the problems with his foot and stuff. I can't remember. I can't remember what year it is. There's Skip and Kenny. Look at all these guys. Look at that bald patch. Look at that's such a great group of people right there. Look at this. We're going to look at that picture. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that was when I dyed my hair. There's Dennis, Dapper Dennis. See you, Jody P. Thanks for hanging out. There's Aquarium Domain. There's Michael Scholes, Michael Long Family Scholes. There's Chattanooga Head right in the middle. Whip, Chris George, and Geek Boy, all right there. That's a great picture. That's a great group of people. There's another good one. This was last year. There's Garcia and Foxy and oh man, Brian and Ed. That was not this past one, but last year. All right. Anyways, I'm still looking for. That was Greta Van Fleet. I thought I got some pretty good pictures of that. My daughter got some really good ones too. A lot of. That was when I was doing some stuff with memberships. That's some other horrible pictures. I got a lot of nature stuff. You see, I have a ton of plants and things because I like to, share some of the bugs and stuff that I see. Scrolling. That's our neighborhood. That's the Chimney Bluffs. Those are a lot bigger than they look here. Okay, lots of dogs, lots of fish, lots of wallies. Should probably clean this up. Can you see what's going on here? Can you see it? I might be going a little fast. Oh yeah, there's some of my kayaking on the lake when it was pretty bad out there. That's that same lighthouse I showed at the beginning. Lake Ontario. There's Aiden out there. That was one year. That was where I parked I had a little Ford Escape. It's a lot bigger than it looks. Everyman. There was a fox in our backyard. We always keep the brush. This picture I always really loved too. I always loved that one. I thought that one turned out really good. That was just taken with my phone. It just looked really good. This was funny. Oh, I put his name. Oh well, it was in the paper. Right here, got into a yelling argument, yanked out his penis, and began whirling it around in front of the female and male neighbors. He was charged with public lewdness and released on appearance taken for Arcadia. Joseph and his amazing whirling willy. That's the kind of news topics that we get in the local paper. Welcome to Syracuse. Into the world for us is just Tuesday. Oh, there's another one of my favorite pictures. That's another one I take. Hey, Mikey, Fish Tank Barnes here. Hello. Love this picture. This is a place called the Huckleberry Swamp. It's a little nature preserve bias, and it is a swamp, but it's got the boardwalk through it. And this way goes off into the back area. It's just, I absolutely love this place. I actually printed this and framed it because I love this picture so much. It just speaks to me. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can hear it. Love it. This is all your fault, Rachel. You were the one that asked me to find a picture of me when I was younger with all of the tan. And we're back to, oh, this is only 2022. How about this? How about we, there. Kayaks, lots of birds, lots of lakes, lots of kayakins. There we go. Take care of my ass. There's my youngest son, Aiden. Look at that hair. He's probably about 12 in that picture, but now he's yeah, he is 22 now. So yeah, well, that was 2014. That's my daughter. Almond Joy with a very, what the hell? Just because I like Almond Joy, you don't have to do a, homophobic slur. Oh, let's see. Do I look tan in that one? Not really. I really don't, do I? That's my ex-wife and me. That's like 1986. I showed that picture before. Oh, there's boobs. That's cool. A lot of Deadpool. You started me on this. Oh yeah, look at this. Here we go. That was when I wasn't near as washed out. I still wasn't very tan though, right? Oh, but there's one from that time period. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. This was one. Nope. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, this is what I needed. I needed some fun. There's my old TSR Model 100. It was a laptop. That thing ran on 3 AA batteries. Go back. Nope. Nope. Yeah, Mike. It should be pretty good for us, but it's very overcast. Very, very overcast. Oh, there's our wedding. I mean, we didn't get married in 2013, but that was when I put that on here. Oh, I should have thought this through better. All right, let's see. What are we? We're almost to the end. We're almost to the end. There's my grandma and one of my nephews that I've never met. My grandma's since passed. That was 2012. She's been gone. She was probably her name is Ruby. She was that's probably the person I was closest to in my family. And my, other than my kids. There's Aiden again. He wanted to be an old man, and I still have that robe. And there's Ariel. So many pictures of clouds and nature. My buddy Roger, that's my best friend in the whole world right there. That's that right there. This guy, that's my best friend in the whole world. That's his wife. It is his third wife actually. Yep. We went on this was in a train ride. We went on this train ride into the Adirondacks. It was really cool. And they had Sylvester Stallone painted on it on the thing. That's who that was supposed to be. It was just weird. He was painted on the inside of this boxcar. They were looking out of the train. Lots of kayaking. There's Ubuntu. That was my Kiki. He passed away not that long ago. Yeah, he was 20 years old when we lost him. More birds. More girls. There's Roger at his house again. There's a picture of me with a short beard. It really wasn't tan, but at least there was some color. right? At least there was a little color there. I always liked this picture because it just looks crazy. I always love those weird, perspective images. My son's tattoo. He's a big Coheed and Cambria fan. That's where I used to work. Some of my friends. That was a liquor distributor. So all those cases, those are all cases of liquor. I was an IT guy for them. Very cool picture. That's Lake Ontario. Love this cabin we stayed at 1 year with Roger and his wife and his sister. And yeah, just it was a beautiful place. Absolutely loved it. It was just amazing. It's up in the Adirondacks. $10 for all the pics. John Cusack, Johnny Depp, and Hunter S. Thompson with a blow-up sex doll, all with suckers. Those aren't cigarettes. Those are all suckers. So I'm not sure what they're doing, but I just always liked that picture. Hunter S. Thompson was somebody I really enjoyed his writing. Lots of mushrooms, lots of cats. Yep. There's Aiden. There's Princess. That was another dog we had. She was 15 when she passed. This is fun. It's like I'm showing you a slideshow. There's my oldest son. And there's Aiden. He went to the Outer Banks with Roger and his family. Oh, there's the liquor distributor too. More liquor. Look at all that. That's a lot of liquor. There you go. There's one. How about that one? I don't look that tan though, do I? I can't zoom in. Yeah, it's not really that good. Yeah, it's not really that. And there's kayaking Lake Ontario in the wintertime. Old school geeks will know what this is. And that's about, this is one I was looking for. That one, short hair, standing in front of the Bacardi. Looking older there, I think, though. Huh? Okay, did I miss anybody coming in? How much to get you to make them into Christmas ornaments? You can almost see the belly button in one. You're going back. Obviously, it was a butthole. There shouldn't have been any buttholes. Those are in the butthole folder. Again, lots of birds. Went on the weather station. Goldfinch on the weather station. That's pretty old. 2011. And this is the lake that I show that view quite often. We used to have a hemlock tree on our property, and it's since fallen. But I always loved that picture. I thought it was really cool. Certain time. Well, this is December. It was clouds coming in. So that's the view that I used to always show out the back there. This is when we were playing D&D. These are mostly, that's my buddy Roger, but and there's my son David, our adopted son David. 2010. So we played D&D. These are, most of it was all, that's my oldest son. It was mostly his friends that we played with. I don't, they were all teenagers. There's Ariel and Princess. Oh, Princess. Ariel's 26 now? 28. There she is. I always love this picture of her. Look at that doggy. I'm not sharing your butthole. Even I have my limits. Oh. No, the decals are on the lock on the hatchback. Yeah. That was from, remember Goat Sex? It wasn't Goat Sex, but it was Goat, what was it? SCX. It was like the first Rickroll. Like instead of using the Rickroll thing, you use that instead. That was one of the first things. You always try to get people to go look at that. But it wasn't that. It was the actual thing. This guy, That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, that's Princess she was such a beautiful dog. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Steven got it too. Yep. There I am right there. 2010. There's my daughter. This was the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. We did a cleanup of one of the bays because the water chestnuts was really bad. So yeah, I'm off to the side there. Kayaking. My favorite magazine cover ever. Sketters. Hi, Sketters. I missed you coming in. It's good to see you, Sarah. Night Owl Aquatics. What's up, Drew? Hello. Hey, thanks everybody for coming in and hanging out with me. We're basically doing a slideshow. This was a kayaking trip around a place called Howland Island, which is also in the South Pacific. The South Pacific? I don't remember where it's at. It's in the Pacific somewhere. But this is not that. This is Howland Island that is not too far away from us. Part of it's the Erie Canal and part of it's Seneca River. It goes around and there's a very cool thing. This was the band I used to live with, Damn Straight. I've talked about them. This is Wayne. There's Onhill, the drummer. That's Josie Wales. That's my roommate, Joe. These were all my roommates. That's Sean O'Shea. Yeah, from around 1990. 1990. So, they all signed it for me. And this little image right there was the Psycho. Because for some reason I did that to Wayne. I said I did the Psycho like knife and the sounds and stuff from the movie Psycho, and he just always stuck with it. So, but that's Damn Straight, the band I used to live with. Here's when I played for the Rochester Nighthawks, the lacrosse team. It's not really. Friend took a picture and put it in there. More kayaking. Aiden in 2005 with some of his Star Wars collection. This is sort of fun. I'm having some fun here. There's Princess. She was such a good girl. She really was. I miss 11 too. So my daughter and her husband have moved out, and their dog, 11 was their dog. So I really miss her. In fact, they brought her over today just so I could see her. And when they left, I said bye to her, but not to the kids. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about the what's going on in the house currently. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure most of you know my stances, but yeah, I just didn't want to get started because it's really a negative. Some of these, you already saw most of these. This was the cabin again. It's just always felt like home. Just loved it there. Things are very different these days. December 1969. Yeah, I think that's messed up. I don't think this was from 1969. I don't think they had Jeeps like that in 1969. And I never said hi to Chris. What's up, Chris? Thanks for coming in, man. Same shit to Steven. It makes me feel bad because I shouldn't do it on my friends' channels. No, don't worry about it, Matt. No. You're not doing anything wrong. You talk all you want. You can, feel free. I just don't, myself, I just don't want to get into it right now. Anyways. That was before the whole backyard, we let it grow. So we have trees back here now. You guys have seen this. This is the backyard area where all those trees are. That's not a real turkey. There's the view. Yeah, see, you guys have seen, let's see, there we go. Yeah, you guys have seen this section right here. That's the one this is when we started letting it grow. This is when we started letting, and we had it, that's the ash tree, and then there's a hemp. I was thinking, it was a hemlock tree. But this area now has actual, 30-foot tall trees, and it's all stone right there because the guy who owned the house before us put all the stone there to level it. You can see how bad it slopes. So he leveled it because he was going to put a shop, and then he got decapitated. So, yeah, that's what happens. Don't lose your head, people. Don't lose your head. Benjamin Peters, hello. Haven't seen Rico's underwear yet. Okay, hold on. There you go. There you go. And it's not even real underwear. It's thermals. and hi, Benjamin. Okay. Well, there we go. So that was our trip to Never Never Land. Did everybody leave? Yeah, still 26. Who knew turning on Rico would give me so much porn? You should know better by now. Don't test the YouTube gods. Did it actually show my ass? I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to show that. But if it did, oh well, no big deal. Every time you look at me, you're seeing an ass. So look at this. That thing is so old. This bowl. Sure, they aren't Depends. Not yet. Not yet. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there soon. Soon. Only a few more years because he shits himself all the time. This thing is so old. This thing, I got it from ThinkGeek when we lived in our other house that we were renting. So we've been in this house for about 15 years. So that thing is about 20 years old. And it lit up. No, Rico, yeah, I have nothing born with a beard. I don't really have, the oldest picture you saw there was the one from 86 with my ex-wife and me. That was it. That was it. I really don't have too many old pictures. I do, but I don't know where they're at. There was one picture of me in there from the early 70s. I got to go back and look now. I'm sorry. Everybody's like, oh no. Yeah. ThinkGeek. Yep. It was such a good website. And then it got bought out by GameStop, I think, bought it out and, of course, shut it down because that's what corporations do. And Woot before Amazon bought them out. Yeah. Oh, let's look at this. Let me share this because this is, I think the geeks will like this a little bit. I thought it's turning out pretty cool, I think. Now, excuse me. I messed it up. The painting on it. The paint was really weird because it's Day-Glo paint. This is a Cisco 5000. Matt, I showed you the pictures of this when I took it out of the basement, what it looked like. So these power supplies here are now empty, and they make great drawers. There's great storage drawers. So they're about a foot. They're about 17 inches deep. So you can store quite a bit of stuff in them. But what I did is I took everything out of the blades and I painted the whole thing, got rid of the rust and everything. The fans, I took care of. The fans are actually functional. There's 3 large fans along the side of it here on the left side. But this is the top one. There is the Matt gave me a Raspberry Pi 2B. It's right here. And it's the brains of this, I call it the Franken-NAS, because it's a bunch of recovered SSD drives connected to a data USB port hub. So the hub is powered, and it's also, a data one too. So it's connected to that. And I use, oh God, what is it? It's Linux. Make FS, shit. I put them all into one thing. They're all one big drive. So it's I think there's about 8 terabytes of space on all the drives. And I don't put anything super important on that because, again, they're all recovered drives. So, I don't know how long they're going to last. But for now, it's doing pretty good. You want a shit ton of SSD? I think I have a stock of 30 128s unless I got topped. Dude, you've already given me so much stuff, so much cool stuff. Thank you again, because you made a lot of this stuff possible. But yeah, the paint on this was very weird. It was very thick, and it just, I don't know, it didn't turn out great on the front, but inside's pretty cool. There's a black light strip on the top of it. And again, this is just the one blade. This blade down here is going to have 3 mini PCs and an unmanaged switch at the back. And all of this will be self-contained then. And it'll also be all the day glow and stuff inside of there as well. So there's a lot of airflow. Each of the shelves has their own fans on them to keep it nice and cool. And the good thing about all this is this will also have a bunch of Raspberry Pis in it. So right now there's just wires and stuff, it's sort of organized, but it's just sort of a mess. Well, it'll all be inside of this. And there'll be an Ethernet cable coming out of it and a power cable coming out of it. And that's it. That's it. So it takes all that mess and makes it more organized. It's not going to overheat because of all the fans and stuff. It's a good way to use up. It's not as cool as the 3D printed mini racks and stuff, or the real nice. What's the company that makes them? I forgot what it's called. There's a company out there that makes a lot of mini racks that are really, really nice. But they cost money, and this was free, which is the price that I can afford these days. So I think it's turning out pretty good. It's not done by any means. It still needs a lot of work. It still needs some cleanup on the fans. I'm going to take the fans apart and clean them up and paint them. I'm going to leave this just because I like the way it looks. This switch, Cisco 5000, was released like in 1995, I believe, and it was like $10,000 then. And I had it in my basement for 20 years just sitting on it. Never did anything with it. I should have gotten rid of it. I should have given it away. I should have done something, but it just rotted. So now I'm trying to reuse it. So I do like big racks. You know what? I don't care about the size of the rack. It just has to fit what you're doing with it. Because it doesn't have to be a big rack. It just has to be a nice rack. That's all. It just has to be a nice rack. So, all right. Well, let's go look at fishfam.link real quick. Is there other people streaming? Oh, I always forget the commands. Do the commands? That's even quicker. I always forget the commands. It looks like George. Oh, is George live right now? Oh, no. No, that's tomorrow at 4:30. So I guess nobody goes on Sunday nights or Wednesday nights anymore. That's weird. Has the streaming really cut down? Oh wait, here we go. Jeff Pelham. Jeff is live in 7 minutes at 10:30. Okay, so we'll stop at HHT is live. Oh, are they? They're not on. Are they not on fishfam.link? Huh. Okay. Yeah, we'll stop at 10:30. That's an hour, I think, right? Oh, it's an hour and a half. They went by pretty quick. Didn't I stop that? I thought I stopped that. There we go. Okay, she should be unless they schedule the stream too late. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Okay. HHD is live. Well, you should go over there then. Everybody's explaining it now. They started 10 minutes ago. Okay. Yeah. We'll stop here at in just a few more minutes. So again, thanks for hanging out with me. It's good to see everybody. It's been a rough month. Not just November, but since the Clash ended, really dark again. Really struggling with stuff, mentally, physically, financially, like as always, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say something. A part of the reason I don't stream anymore is because I have a hard time not talking about our money issues. And then you guys start giving me money, and I appreciate the out of it. It's it's tough to not talk about things that are going on in our lives. And I don't, sometimes I ask you for money. I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I ask you for money. And it makes me feel horrible every single time. But I don't, by the time I get there, I don't know what to do by that point. And that's a little bit of the reason why I don't stream as much, because every single time I do, I always come back to talking about money. And I'm such a taker in our community these days. Like, I don't give anything back, but you guys always take care of me so well, and you do so many things for me. And it makes me feel horrible. I mean, I appreciate it. Matt, you know, we've had this conversation. Matt sent me all kinds of cool stuff that he said it was helping him out, but I don't know. I hate to be that person. To me, it almost feels like I'm manipulating you guys, right? That's what it feels like to me. And I'm not, and I don't mean to, but maybe subconsciously there is some of that. Maybe there is. Somebody said that to me one time. Matt, we had a blow up a long time ago. And I love that we got over it and cleared the air and stuff, because that's important to me. But I think maybe subconsciously I do, because, and I don't want to do that. So that's part of why I don't stream. But that doesn't mean I can't go into your streams and hang out with you guys. And I need to do that more often, because then I could still engage with the community and still be around you guys and not feel like I'm begging or anything. So you did tell me if I don't send you my tech trash, you would end me. Anyways, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for everything. You got a couple other streams so go take a look at them. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. Exactly. You know what? And I used to be that person. I've never been rich in my life ever. I came from a very, 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 very poor family. But when I was working regularly, I had a decent career, and I was making okay money. We could afford stuff, and I could afford to help people, and I would. And I've always said that if I ever win the lottery, all my friends will be rich. Everybody, all my friends will be rich. They really would be. I would be. That money I'd probably blow through that money so quick. I'd fix up our house, take care of my kids, and take care of you guys. I would blow through that money just like that, but it would be great. And I'm not going to need it that much longer anyways, right? So there you go. Go buy fish from tropicalfish.com. Tropical, not Tropica. Tropical. Kiss my ass, Jenna. I knew calling you dad would pay off. Okay, I'm going to go. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we will. I'll see you when I see you. I have no plans. Okay. Bye-bye.